everyone, and welcome to another review. This time I will be reviewing the ELF Essential Liquid Eyeliner. Now this product has been out forever, it seems, and the ELF website currently offers 7 shades of these under 2 different tabs. So first we have the regular ones, and we have black, coffee, midnight, stardust, and copper, and these under the regular eyes tab retail for $1 a piece. And then under the sales tab we have plum and silver, and these retail for just 80 cents a piece. But as I've noted in one of my previous videos, the ones on sale are actually excluded from further sales, meaning that if you're taking advantage of one of their 50% off sales, you'll be able to purchase the regularly priced ones for just 50 cents, but you will still pay 80 cents for the ones on sale. Obviously, that is not a huge deal because these are already so very affordable to start with. In terms of presentation, these are pretty classical liquid eyeliners. They come with a brush tip applicator that is very fine, and I will say that there is some variance between the various shades or between different packaging of the same shade, meaning that this applicator is generally very fine, but it can be finer on some than on others, but it will still allow you to get a very nice thin line on your upper or lower lash line. So let's go right into the swatches. This is the black shade. You can see you can get a very nice and thin line, and if I'm going to paint a Z over here, I like this black one because it's very nice and dark and opaque. It dries matte. This is my eyeliner of choice. I have used it for years, and whenever I place an order, I make sure to order backups of this. I have a bunch of backups, and although this does not claim to be waterproof, I find that it really does not smudge on my eyes. It stays put very, very well. I like that the applicator is so fine that it allows me to start a very, very thin line in the inner corner of my eyes, and then to progressively make that line thicker as I get to the outer corner of my eye. So for me, this is a total winner. This black eyeliner is also opaque in just one passing, so I really, really like this one. And for $1 a piece, what more could you possibly ask for? Second up, I'm going in the order listed on the website, is coffee. This is a very dark brown shade. I do think that on the eyes you are able to notice that this is brown because it is a lot softer, not nearly as harsh as the black one. But with this brown one, I find that sometimes I need to go over it multiple times in order to get it to be opaque. And sometimes if you go over once and then the eyeliner is still wet and you go over it again, somehow you're able to move it around, and then you get these white patches, which are not very flattering. Admittedly, this is one eyeliner that I do not use a lot of. This is really good if you're going for a more natural, softer look, and you only want to accentuate your lash line, making your lashes look thicker. Maybe if you're going for that naked eye look, this is very nice. And also, this may be a good option for slightly more mature ladies. I remember doing my mother's makeup once and applying black eyeliner on the one eye and then brown eyeliner on the other eye, and somehow the black eyeliner did not look very flattering because it tended to draw attention to some areas that you maybe don't want to necessarily highlight at a certain age, whereas the brown was a much better choice because it put a soft emphasis on the eyes that did not draw excessive attention to any kind of fine lines or wrinkles in that area. Next up we have navy, easily my second favorite after the black one. This is a dark navy color. It looks almost black, but in person, if you look really closely, you will be able to notice the blue purplish undertones. This is very nice and black, opaque in just one passing. A really, really great color. And dark blues generally tend to be more flattering on brown eyes than blacks. I really like this midnight one. So now we're moving more into the special effects area of the standard range. And this is the eyeliner in Stardust. And this is just a clear eyeliner base with quite a bit of multicolored glitter. But the glitter in this one is quite finely milled. I'm not even sure if you're able to pick up on it. So let me try to build this up a little bit. This is where it is. I hope that you can see some glitter. Obviously from the swatch, this is not a type of in-your-face glitter. And I actually do like that because I think that this works very well as a subtle accent with a lot of looks. I like applying a very small quantity of this just on my outer eye corner on the lower lash line. And I think that is a nice highlight for a look without it being overpowering, taking over the look, or looking any bit gaudy. So I actually do like this one, despite the fact that it is quite subtle. And finally, the last one from the standard range is this copper color. And as you can see, this has quite a bit more glitter in it. And I would also say that the glitter in this one, as opposed to Stardust previously, is on the coarser side. You definitely get a lot more of that glittery effect with this coppery one. I enjoy using this as an accent during the holidays. I think that it really does bump up the look a notch. So definitely worth looking into if you're looking for a glittery and very sparkly eyeliner. And finally, the two shades on sale on the US website. This one is Plum, which is a really dark plum color, but this purple color is more towards the brownish side of things. And if you look closely at the Z that I just drew on my skin over here, this tends to be a slightly more watery formula, even more so than the coffee one, the brown one that I previously showed. So with this purple one, you may have to go several times over it in order to get an opaque line. So not my favorite, although you can make it work. And it definitely gives you a softer look than either the black or the midnight one. But I would say that the brown one, the one in coffee, results in an even softer look than the one in plum. I would call the plum one just an okay eyeliner. I'm not all that crazy about it, and I'm not going to repurchase it. And finally, the silver one. This is not terribly pigmented, so let me build it up a little bit. This is a straight up silver color. I hope that you can see it over here. The sun is setting on me, so my lighting is not the best right now. I do think that there was a bit of a misunderstanding on my behalf when I purchased this silvery one, because I was expecting more of a clear eyeliner with silver sparkle, kind of like the one in copper, except featuring silver sparkle. Instead, the one in silver, as you can see, is a solid silver color. And I'm not saying that this is ugly, I just do not really know how to use this. I guess this would be a nice shade for Halloween if you're trying to do any kind of ice princess looks. But for a daily basis, I find that I never use this one. And I have tried to spread it all over my lid as kind of a base, and you can kind of work it in that way. But I just don't find myself gravitating towards this one. This is not my favorite, not because it's a bad product, just because it does not really line up very well with my understanding of a flattering look, at least for myself. Now, if you have found a way to put this to use, I would be thrilled to hear all about it in the comments below, so please do write me about this one. Right now, I would probably not get this one, and I'm definitely not going to repurchase it. I could say that my feelings are somewhat mixed about this eyeliner. I do really like the fact that it is so affordable and that the price tag makes it really easy to experiment with this, because even if you end up not liking the product, you have not wasted a lot of money. My absolute favorites out of this collection are the black and the midnight. And I definitely think that both of these shades are worth much more than what you're paying for them. I also like the glittery shades. I think they're nice to set an accent, and particularly the copper one is really nice for the holiday season. I'm not completely crazy about the brown one, and I feel pretty much the same way about the plum one, and the silver one I'm just not really able to use. If I had to give this product a grade, I would give the black and the navy one a 9.5. They're really excellent products. I would give the glittery ones maybe an 8, and then the rest of them probably a 5, because they're just really average in my eyes. But as far as the black one goes, which is really a basic color, I would definitely give this one a try. And I do not think that you will be disappointed with it. I know that I order at least 2 backups each time I place an ELF order. That's how much I personally like it. This is my liquid eyeliner of choice. And I actually prefer it over cream eyeliners and over kohl eyeliners. It is just so easy to apply, so long lasting, and it's fuss free for me. I don't have to worry about it smudging, moving, fading, nothing. It will stay put just as I applied it. And then it's only $1, so what's not to like about that? So I hope that this review was helpful. Thank you so very much for taking the time to watch, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!